and you had some Chinese that mixed with some of the Native American Indians. Native American Indians been in this land way back before Columbus. That's why you got stones. Yeah, those wasn't mixed with the Asians.
So if I'm in a place of confusion,
that means that everybody was in different countries, right? Scattered, right? I mean,
we don't know how accurate these DNA tests are, right?
Everybody was
all the evidence
scattered.
I have is that I'm part Caucasian, as you say, right? And I'm part Native American as well.
Right.
What am I? Like
spirit,
a person that of my mixture.
It depends on your father. It all goes back to your father, according to the Bible. If your father, if your father's father, great grandfather, etc., is Taino. Did you say Taino? Or did I miss that? Chile. Chilean. Okay.
I like
you got it. Listen to that.
That's deep shit, man.
Numbers 1 verse 18.
Shit, man.
And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month.
Go ahead.
And they declared their pedigree after their family.
Keep going.
By the house of their fathers.
Right. So it's by your father. The father carries the seed. You understand? When you have sex with a woman, it comes out the man. So you are who your father is.
So it doesn't matter what descent my mother has.
No. No.
So then I'm fucked.
So your father, your father goes back to European heritage?
Parents are Spanish.
Your father is European Spaniard.
My grandparents are Spanish. I'm sure there's some more in them.
Like I said, so that you are a descendant of Esau, ultimately. Esau is, excuse me? Right, but he's talking about his, you say your great-grandfather was European?
My grandparents.
Your grandparent, your grandmother or your grandfather?
My father.
Right, so you're an Edomite.
What?
An Edomite. Edomite is the name, Esau's name was changed to Edom. So basically, you're a descendant of Esau at the end of the day.
Oh, is this
Yeah, he said his great grandfather was European.
Your father, are you
great
sure?
grandfather.
My grandparents are Spanish.
You sure?
My dad's side.
From your dad's side? Yeah. You would be from your father.
Right.
See, there's no such thing as the labels they put on us. While you determine your nationality, you're half this and half that. Like those DNA tests. I'm 33%. Italian.
Look, I'm very skeptical of that shit.
Yeah, that's it. And it's been proven that a lot of them is just scams to take your money.
Right.
And you know what? Question is, why don't these people, why don't they do that test? Wouldn't it be something if they did this test? They'll never do this test. You know why? Because when you read the history, they're converts. Converts, they're not Jews. It's a very special thing to be one of these people.
Bros out here funny.
And they know this. They spend millions of dollars to keep this truth away from us. You understand? They'll fight tooth and nail to keep this away, but they can't stop it. Their own people are admitting that they're Ashkenazis. They're not Jews. Their own people are coming out with it. You understand? The key thing is the Bible. You notice nobody ever really focuses on the Bible. The only time people focus on the Bible is to discredit it or try to prove it false. You understand? Meanwhile,
fundamentalists too.
I'm sorry?
Fundamentalists.
I believe like this. I believe God is not the author of confusion.
Then you gotta hold, and the scripture says, hold your tongue, hold your tongue. He's talking, and I'll come back to you. You gotta hold your tongue. You understand?
No. When people quote the Bible, it's either for fundamentalism or to dispute it, right?
Okay, but so, our job is to show the truth. You understand? We'll get into a back and forth with people plenty of times. That happened during the time of Christ.
Hey, freedom of speech, man. We want
But not just that. There's no new thing. Give me Acts 21:35. There's no new thing under the sun, the Bible tells you. So what happened in the past is happening now. The same people who rejected Christ in the past is right back here today. The same Romans are back here today too. You understand? But through time, lies has been distributed. Like these people being Jews. They're like, this guy is not a Jew. There's no way he can go in the Bible and prove he's a Jew, but I can go in the Bible and show you that the real Jews are the so-called Negroes.
Right.
You understand? According to the Bible, the Lord said that the Jews shouldn't even be in Israel. And when the real Jews are in Israel, nations would learn war no more. They wouldn't be at war.
Right.
They would get rid of their weapons of war. But what's happening in Israel now? They're having gay parades.
Right.
They're having demonstrations. There's wars over there. There's fighting over there. Why is that happening? Because the real Jews are not in the land.
Can you explain what you're doing here?
What?
Explain what you're doing.
I think you know what we're doing here. Go back to James 1 verse 1. I think you know. See, a lot of them come up here, they think they're smarter than us.
I don't think I'm smart.
Did you use gun one time in your life?
What's that?
Did you use gun one time?
This is my gun right now. The Bible.
This is your gun?
This is my gun. Hey, that's the best gun you can have.
Not a gun.
You understand? Guns fail.
It's
not a gun. You better.
Okay, listen.
Let's hear this guy. Let's hear this.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Hear me out right now. Let me tell you something.
James.
Okay, that's not the Torah.
Come on.
That is not the Torah.
And of the Lord
You better relax.
And of the Lord Jesus Christ. Come on.
I'll tell you something right now.
You know what?
I'll tell you something right now.
The 12 tribes. Come on.
I'll tell you something right now.
Get on your knees like last week. Get on your knees like last week.
I'll tell you right now.
Get on your knees like last week. Read it again for him.
You better relax.
James,
come on.
a servant of God.
James, a servant of God. Come on.
And of the Lord Jesus Christ.
Come on, that's the problem. A lot of you don't believe in Jesus Christ. Come on.
The 12 tribes.
To what?
The 12 tribes.
12 tribes. These are 12 tribes right here. These are the 12 tribes right here.
Those are all
12
Jews.
tribes.
You know those are Jews?
Come on.
Scattered abroad.
Those are scattered abroad. So according to the Bible, these
Those are all Jews. You better relax yourself right now. You know what to say.
Should not be.
Listen, I listen to JC. I love JC. I tell you that.
James, a servant of God.
James, a servant of God. Come on.
And of the Lord Jesus Christ.
And of the Lord Jesus Christ. Come on.
To the 12 tribes.
The 12 tribes
Which are scattered abroad.
According to the Bible, my friends, the real Jews are scattered abroad. Why? Because God cursed them. Let's go to the actual curse now. Deuteronomy 28 verse 64.
They don't understand.
You get Isaiah 11 verse 11. Let's go to the actual curse. According to the Bible, the real Jews are scattered. But these rat bastards claim to be the Jews.
Right.
These devils claim to be the Jews. But according to the Bible, the real Jews should not be in Israel. Let's find out why.
You don't look Jewish to me. You don't look Jewish to me. We got Ethiopian Jews. Don't worry about it.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
You know what the Lord said? The Lord said the real Jews will be scattered among all people. So who are these guys?
I want to tell you right now. I want to tell you something right now.
We in the Old Testament. So who are these guys? Read it again.
I had a black
And
boyfriend
the
in high
Lord
school.
shall scatter thee
I had a
among
black
all
boyfriend in high
The
school.
Lord said he shall scatter us among all people. Come on.
from the one end of the earth,
From one end of the earth, come on,
even unto the other.
even unto the other. So how do you explain that? How do you explain that? One end of the earth, even unto the other. You want to say something? Come on.
I don't care.
And there thou shalt serve other gods.
Today the real Jews are serving other gods, the so-called Negroes and Hispanics. They're serving other gods. And these bastards, they finance the media, they finance politics, they finance all these things that keep us in the mind frame of Satan. But the Lord said, read that part again.
And there thou shalt serve other gods.
And thou shalt serve other gods. He was here last week on his knees, rolling around the ground.
You better relax your fucking mouth.
Like a snake
You better
he is.
relax your fucking mouth.
Running around on the ground.
Hey, relax your fucking mouth.
Read it again.
And the Lord
I had a black boyfriend. I had a black boyfriend in high school. Listen, racist.
From the one end of the earth
we can be good together.
unto the other.
This is not the time. I had a black boyfriend in high school.
Oh no.
Give me Leviticus 20 and 13.
Oh,
no.
And you're supposed to be a Jew, right?
Let me tell you
Yo,
something.
listen, did you take your medication
No,
today,
I
man?
took several
Did you take your
medications.
I
And I want to tell you
realize.
something right now.
Give me Leviticus 20 and 13. He has the highest IQ, though.
Yeah, he got the highest IQ.
Leviticus 20 and 13.
125. Mensa. Masters from Colombia.
If a man also lies with mankind,
Man also lies with
Masters
mankind.
from
You said you
fucking
had-
Colombia,
You had a
bitch.
black man as a gay.
And what's wrong
You
with
are
that?
homosexual.
There's a lot of
Or you're
blacks that
Jew.
are gays.
Okay?
A lot of blacks that are
Guess what?
gays.
You are a pervert and a freak.
Okay,
man.
what about all
Give
the
me
gays?
Leviticus
What about
20
the
and
black
13.
gays? What about the
if
They
a
gays?
gonna
man
die.
also lies with mankind,
As if a man lies with mankind, come on.
Okay, listen.
as he lies with the woman,
Now he's gay.
I wouldn't
and he's a
mind.
so-called Jew. He's supposed to be the chosen people, but he's a homosexual. Listen to
Oh!
what the Bible say again.
both of them have committed an abomination.
You and your black boyfriend is going to hell.
Hey, you
Okay,
are
wait.
going to hell for
That shall
pretending to be a
surely
Jew.
put to death.
You ain't a Jew.
They shall surely be put to death.
You're going to be put to death for being wicked.
You ain't a Jew.
Their blood shall be upon them.
Your blood is going to be upon you.
You ain't a Jew, buddy.
The Lord turned you
There ain't no way you're going to be a Jew.
Take your medication.
Ain't no way now.
Take your medication. The Lord has destroyed you.
You ain't a Jew, buddy.
Okay? Guess what? The Jews had color. Give me numbers 12.
You ain't a Jew.
The real Jews had color.
Listen.
They had melanin pigmentation.
Listen, I want to tell you something.
Numbers 12.
I want to tell you something right now.
Give me numbers 12. The real Jews had color.
This is ridiculous.
This is
ridiculous. These guys ain't Jewish. What are they talking about? What are they talking about? These guys ain't Jewish.
Books down. This is what religion does to you.
Have melanin pigmentation.
Look at all these fucking fundamentalists over here.
Numbers 12 and 10. And the cloud departed from
fucking Christ,
the tabernacle.
Come on.
And behold, Miriam became leprous.
So look, the real Jew, leprosy is a sin. In Israel, they're catching skin cancer. You don't have no melanin pigmentation. So the Bible
take vitamin D, first of all, I want to tell you something right now. That it doesn't matter.
And behold, Miriam became leprous.
The bottom line, listen.
White as snow.
White as snow.
Listen, you don't have an ounce of Semitic blood in you.
Come on.
Okay? How much do you make a year?
Come on.
And behold, she was leprous.
And she was leopard like you. Come on.
And Aaron said unto Moses,
I'm the healthiest guy around here.
My Lord.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Come on.
Lay not the sin upon us.
The Lord, this is a sin to have the color you have. You know why? Read on. Read.
Listen.
Read. Come on.
I was born with the highest
wherein we have done foolishly.
Come on.
And wherein we have sinned.
It's not my fault.
Let her not be as one dead.
Because he doesn't have no melanin pigmentation.
Pull yourself back. Let me tell you something, buddy.
Pigmentation. You don't have no color.
It don't matter. Listen. It doesn't matter.
Don't you know your flesh is consumed? Don't you know the real Jews have melanin pigmentation? Your flesh is consumed. You don't have no melanin pigmentation.
Me with this bullshit.
Read.
Bullshit.
Come on, read.
And he coming out of his mother's womb.
Come on.
Yeah, I came out with mom.
Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, heal her now.
But he needs to be healed. The real Jews have melanin and pigmentation.
So I can be healed?
Why are you catching skin cancer
at
a phenomenal rate? Give me Revelation 16 and 9. Because God is against you. You don't have no melanin pigmentation. You're a cursed people. You're supposed to have color and melanin. That's why you're catching skin cancer in Israel. Okay? God has destroyed you, man.